Hello everyone, I'm Jack the Jack of Knaves, and welcome back to Bioshock. Where we left off, we are in the Fontaine Fisheries, and there appears to be a man stuck. Electricity keypad. Hack. Open! Alright, let's check this out. There's an audio diary, so let's give it a listen.
Mr. Ryan asked me personally to make this clear to you. You give us Fontaine and this whole filthy ring of his, and you'll be knocking back pints up at the Fighting McDonough's. But if you prefer to play the mule, we'll treat you like a mule. Give him a taste, Patrick. What's that? Change of heart, Timmy? Timmy! Ready to talk now? Go on, son. Go on. Whatever Ryan thinks he said to me, Fontaine gets in trouble!
So that's something. So we're learning there's a dude named Fontaine, and apparently he's got some lackeys. And apparently he's important enough of a dude that people would be willing to torture him to get some information. So that's interesting. Sullivan will also be a character that we will see from time to time, so it's important to pay attention to him. Okay, sorry about the jumpy... Ooh! Weird jumpy cut there. Just a small matter I needed to clear up. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Sullivan's going to become important, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to spoil anything, by the way, by pointing out who's important and who's not important. I'm just letting you know because the first time you go through it, listening to the audio diaries and whatnot, it's actually kind of hard to get the full story, especially if you're not paying attention to who's speaking. That was money. Locked. Yeah, I'm basically just letting you know who's important because it's easier to follow the story that way. Bioshock adds actually a pretty interesting story, but you'd have to follow it. Alright, let's hack this. Alright, this is now ours. It probably won't ever be used, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I can hack this too. Nice. There we go. I was nearly in a bit of trouble with that hack, actually. Oh, I'm not out of, but I'm maxed out on pistol ammo. Let's try using the pistol again. Splash. I mean, more of a thud sound than a splash, but whatever. What is in here again? Money. And you know what? Let's buy some stuff. Oh, of course. Hack only is E5Os. Let's just do that. So I'm tired of getting the, your full-on money thing. Unfortunately, I'm like a hoarder, and I explore, like, excessively, so...
Who can blame a lady who craves variety?
Health station!
And one day, the gentleman stopped calling.
Alright, this is ours. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Ooh, some goodies. None of which that I need, dang it. Alright, let's smack this glowing door and talk to a new man.
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if your heads up to the Wharfmaster's office and find old Peach a research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. What was that? My friend, you are fine.
No, I'm not. I'm good. Ah! Also, I don't know why, but I just love how Peach Wilkin talks. It's so weird.
You almost died. I'm sending something first. Now watch your back.
That didn't help. We're all good.
That one's too tough for you. Look on the conveyor belt. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera.
Yay.
And then snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries.
Now we...
Just
sorry.
remember, sonny friend, I snip an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
Alright. I am pleased because now we have things.
Oh man, jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
Thank you for all the free loot, man. Think. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know why. I just really like how Peach Wilkin talks. Because he talks like a freaking weirdo.
I know what you're...
Seems like old Peach knows where to find a research camera. Seems a decent enough sort. No doubt he'll wait until after you've done his errands to stick a shiv in your belly.
I'll never stop chasing you! Never!
What's with all the nitro splicers? Oh. Didn't actually fire. And shotgun.
What's there?
Oh right, I forgot. I completely forgot. I totally forgot that was a mechanic that if you set some people on fire, it can spread to like people nearby them. I mean, they completely allude to it at one point. I'll flag that later. But I usually forget about that fact, so it's actually nice to have fire on you so you can do that. I was gonna say one more thing. Oh yes. So now we are going to go search for a research camera for Peach Wilkins. He basically just said, hey, I need you to go get a research camera and take a picture of the splice that you just fought, or one similar to it, and then if you do, I'll let you into the fisheries, so we can keep doing Atlas's quest. Or request, or whatever you want to call it. So we got another thing right here.
Something must be done about Fontaine. While I was buying buildings and fish futures, he was cornering the market on genotypes and nucleotide sequences. Rapture is transforming before my eyes. The great chain is pulling away from me. Perhaps it's time to give it a
Aha. And now we're finding a little bit more about the man that everyone keeps talking about, Fontaine. And apparently, Fontaine was a big enough of a dude that it actually got Ryan scared. So what we just learned from that is Fontaine must have been some manner of businessman. He started buying up a lot of stuff. And as you can tell by how prevalent all these plasmids are, buying up genetic sequences could produce someone a lot of money. And someone with a lot of money has a lot of power. So it looks like Ryan started getting a little scared. We'll find out more about that later, though. Let's hack. And the health station is ours. I just like hacking all these things simply because it allows for me, if a splicer, if I attack a splicer, ooh nice, and it runs away, then I can't pick up either of those things. Then it'll usually try to run for a health station depending on how high its health is. And if it's low enough, it'll run for a health station, and if it tries to run backwards, then it will get hit by my stuff. Let's heal.
I saw one of the smugglers having a game of catching on the docks today. And this surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it, he did.
And a hack. Oops, dang it. So that was an interesting audio diary that we were listening to right before the break. So basically we found out something interesting, which is Tenenbaum, the scientist that we have heard about earlier and have also seen, one of the ladies responsible for the Little Sisters, made an interesting discovery down here. Namely that she saw a man who was crippled, who, after being bitten by a slug, was no longer crippled. Alright, let's listen to this.
Now the eggs are in the scramble. We picked up Timmy Yates right after midnight. Either Ryan will be taking down Fontaine, or Fontaine will be taking down Ryan. We'll be interviewing poor Timmy near Fontaine Fisheries. If you're up for entertainment, the code's 5380.
So that was interesting, by the way, as an audio diary, because if I didn't want to hack that key code that we saw earlier, that was Timmy H that was on the wall, by the way. If I didn't want to hack that code, I actually would have found it out by investigating that body. Alright, let's very quickly hit the Big Daddy, so... Ah, you were too slow. That sucks. Alright, well, we'll keep this around for later then. Basically, this is a very nice trick that I like to do when fighting Big Daddies, is you can throw a bunch of mines on a dead body, then pick up the dead body and chuck it at the Big Daddy, and it'll do tons of damage to it. Oh, another audio diary. Let's listen to that.
Darling Masha, we don't know what has happened to you. Ryan's men have taken you away and said you are needed to save Rapture. Who needs a child to save a city? But I see these little girls crawling up these vents, and I only wonder if you might one day crawl out of this vent and find this note. We look for you, but if you find this, come to us at the Fighting McDonald's in room number 7. The code to our room is 7533. We miss you, our darling child.
So that's very sad. But it does give us a code to a room later. So if we find room 7 at Fighting McDougall's, we can put in that code and get access to their room. Ha! Little sister. Okay, good. I'm guessing you're gonna come over here. So that means that we gotta get ready to fight. Okay. Let's see, what? Let's get this out. This will be the easiest way to fight. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're first gonna hit him with our double proximity mines, and then we're gonna try to fight him as much as we can over here so that we can get backup from our turret. Mr. Bubbles! Mr. B! Catch! Fire! Dodge! Okay. Run out of the way. Alright. And then grenades. grenade. Alright, let's back that up. Load this. I think we pretty much got it. I kind of want him to get closer, actually. There we go. Yeah. Come over here. Oh, my health. Come over here. Yeah. Ouch. No, over here. Yeah, perfect. You got it. Oh, jeez. Alright, where are we? Oh, okay, where are we? Let's get back over there quickly. I think we might have actually gotten that even though we were dead. I think... I'm busy. I'm not busy enough for everybody. Alright. Let's get the shotgun out just in case. And the verdict is...
Help me, Madonna! I'll kill your first!
Did we get it? Yes, we did. Thank you for waiting.
No!
I will now rescue you.
No!
Feel rescued.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. It feels kind of weird that I'm always reloading my shotgun after I heal a little sister like that. It feels kind of weird. Maybe I should stop. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, please consider leaving me a like, because it does help me a lot. And, as always, stay tuned. What was that? Oh, there's another one down there. Anyway, stay tuned for more.